Well, a happy Thursday to you, true believers. Some signing news on this very soggy day as Unity 3 sports star Kira Carruthers opts for volleyball over both basketball and track and field and chooses to continue her career collegiately at Millikan.
As soon as I visited there, Coach Kick was so personable. Like, she's probably the funniest person I've ever met. She's so easy to talk to, and like I was explaining to my dad, this was kind of all new to me. I didn't really know exactly where to go with everything. I didn't know exactly what I was doing, and she kind of took me under her wing and explained every single step of everything to me, which made it so much smoother and so much easier to know. Growing up playing basketball since I was little, I always loved basketball, and I didn't start playing volleyball till later on. So it was but it was almost as soon as I started playing volleyball, basketball kind of fell into the shadows, kind of oh man, this is really fun. I like this. I don't know. But I had thought about, you can obviously play two sports. It could go either way. But ultimately, I wanted to be able to focus on volleyball. I wanted to put all my energy into volleyball.
I think, when she can focus on that, year long and just the, because high school kids, especially at a small school, have to be 3-sport athletes or 4-sport athletes. She's really stretched herself and excelled, at every program that she's, been a part of. So, really, when she can start doing that, I think, putting that time in, I think she really is going to blossom. I think the sky's the limit with her. She really is one of the best athletes I've coached, in my tenure, different tenures, I guess, here. But yeah, she's just a strong leaper, good athlete. And I think, just being around, stronger players, all the way through, I think she's just going to excel at the collegiate level.
Right now, with talking to Coach Kick and everyone, they're looking for middles. They just graduated a super strong, awesome middle. They have one other who's kind of looking to focus more on her schooling, which is awesome. So they're trying to fill that spot, but I've also talked to Coach Kick, obviously coming from a small school and going to a program that's as dominant as they are. She's talked maybe starting me somewhere right side or somewhere like that until I can adjust and get faster and stronger and that type of a thing, which is fine by me. I looked more recently into sports medicine. I've been in sports so much of my life that I figured it's so interesting to me when someone rolls an ankle or does this, what's affecting that, what caused that. So I figured it'd be kind of a fun thing to learn about. A lot. I've known I wanted to play sports in college since I was little. A lot of my family played sports in college. We would hear stories all the time about how much you get to travel and how enjoying it is and just how fun it is really. And the feeling you kind of get when you have success in a sport is one, I don't really know how to explain it to people. If you don't play a sport, you don't know it. So I'm so excited that I'm really upset. My senior season, my classmates, my teammates that I have now are so awesome, and I love all of them. But I'm really excited to be able to keep playing volleyball because ultimately that is my favorite part about it.
Some basketball cleanup work to bring you from earlier this week as well, as the Associated Press has named its Illinois High School All-State squads on Wednesday. Augusta Southeastern's Danny Stevens repeats as a first-team All-Stater in Class 1A, while West Central's Zach Evans, Route's Michael Wilson, and Camp Point Central's Nick Moore earn honorable mention plaudits. Our region had no 2A or 4A honorees. With your look at local sports, I'm Sports Director Chris Dewar.